5, 16, 19, 21, 30, 3 and 10. Check results. You remember?
Put the day doctor away, all that good stuff. This is 240 something, I couldn't tell you. And I'm just using an earphone. I got earphones plugged in right now. Where is the mic? I don't even know. I would hold it up maybe for aesthetic purposes, but the whole setup and how everything's balancing right now, I'm scared to even move because it would end in catastrophic. There'd be catastrophic repercussions for me. So we're not going to do that, but I could just hold it up for aesthetic reasons because that's half the reason why I even bought one originally. Was just that whenever I listen to it, like it just kind of feels like a podcast, just watching someone, even if it sounded just as good. If I had to watch one and the mic's like in hidden places and they're just kind of everyone's just talking openly, the vibe just ain't right. It don't feel right. It feels like I'm watching like a talk show or just like it ain't right. And when you haven't got a studio or something and you're just sitting down, it feels like the mic just like solidifies what you're doing here. Like this is a podcast, that's what's happening here. Without that, you're kind of just, it feels like you're just sitting in a room and it's just a bit, especially when the quality is this low, you know. But the mic I first used was actually decent. Ended up breaking. Second mic I purchased, dog shit. Honestly, just speaking into the built-in speaker or you know earphones will sound better. I mainly just use it for the aesthetic purposes. But it's been so shit, and for some reason when I'm here, it doesn't work. 9 times out of 10, I don't know how it knows. I just thought fuck it, because I even said at the beginning of the last episode, and when I went to check in the edit, yep, it wasn't working. So fuck that. I guess I could technically hold it like I'm fucking Ryan Trahan, but I'm not Ryan Trahan, so I'm not gonna do that. You know what I've been seeing today, which I'm probably gonna title this, so I'll just get into it straight away. iPhone are having their like what do you call it? Their reveal, their like thing, the thing where Steve Jobs used to walk around and go, and one more thing. Was that even Steve Jobs or was that someone they started after Steve Jobs? I don't know, but they used to have that thing. And I feel like back in the Steve Jobs era, that's when it used to be a bit more exciting. There was a bit more innovation involved, a little bit more big steps going forward. And I don't know if like technology has just plateaued more or if Steve Jobs really did just have a big impact. And I feel like now Steve Jobs is dead, right? It's like we all look back at Steve and go, oh, Steve was the guy doing the bits. But if he was here, would we just hate him like we hate all the other billionaire people? Like, I don't know. I don't know how he would be viewed in like modern day. But, I don't know. So far, I've got hair in my eye. So far, all I've seen is they got a new color, so you can get it in pink. They're changing the charging port from what it is now, which I don't know what you'd even call that, to a USB-C port, which I believe is just the kind of port you would have on like, you know, well, I got one here actually, so I can just unplug that. One of them. I don't know why I'm showing you like I work for Apple, but yeah, I believe it's one of them, which I guess will help outside of just being a new charger that everyone has to buy probably. I guess. Well, actually, I guess it makes things easier because before you'd have to buy 2 different types of charger. But like, aside from it being a different charger, I guess it would maybe charge your phone faster or better or something. I don't know. It feels like every time they release a new phone, though, it's something to do with like better battery life or lifespan and stuff like that, which I feel like should be a given if you're bringing out a new phone. Like, I don't think like better camera quality and a better lifespan are things that need to be your 2 major like assets that for promoting your phone. Like those should be things you mention, sure, but they should kind of be a given, I think, when coming out of a new thing. And it's like, I guess when you're releasing a new phone every year, which they don't have to be doing, by the way, but I get it, money, business, whatever. You can only do so much. But like, I don't know, in an ideal world, it's kind of like, you know, you don't release a new console every year, and when you do get a new console, you'd expect it to be a lot better. I've not played a next gen console. I don't know if they're that good. I don't know if like they're that improved than the older ones. From the games that have been released on them, it doesn't seem so. But if you look at the difference between like a 360 and like an Xbox One, there's a big difference, and then between Xbox and 360. So, yeah, I will say that. But yeah, you know, 10RJ, it is like GTA 5. They got the new GTA 6 coming out. I've heard rumors, by the way. Here's something. I've heard rumors that new GTA 6 is going to take up about 750 gigabytes or some shit, which is fucking ridiculous, right? That is pricing you out of the game. Like, it's not like directly saying you need a next gen console. It's not really about next gen or not, but like you would need like I could not, but I could not buy that. I'm pretty sure like there is fair few people who are like hardcore gamers. I pretty much just play FIFA and Formula One, but there'll be people who have like a 1 terabyte console, and even if they do, that's taken up like 3/4 of their space. Or I think 2 terabyte is the biggest you can get, right? And even that's still fairly large amount of space. That's like what would 750 be in terms of percentage wise? It would be like, well, 500 would be like an eighth, maybe. No, it wouldn't, because 1 terabyte is a half, so 500 would be a quarter. So between a quarter and a half, like a fifth, maybe like a fifth. There's like a fifth of space, maybe. Guesstimating maths going on here. Basically, it's a fucking lot, and we saw like a bit of like footage of like the game, a little bit of how it looks and that, and apparently the map's gonna be huge and like you can go to different places and shit. It's gonna look cool. I'm hoping it's gonna be the first game that actually feels like, yes, this is for next gen. Like this actually feels like something sick. They've been working on it well, I don't know if they've been working on it for this long, but it's been like a decade since the last one. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie and pretend that I played all the GTA's. I've only ever played GTA 5, and that was really just multiplayer. I didn't finish the story. I think I got up to about the part when you're on the boat. Actually, no, I didn't. I at least met the fucking crazy guy. He's fucking in the caravan. I didn't get much further past that. He's very Marmite. You love it, you hate him. But yeah, why am I talking about GTA? Oh yeah, the phones. Yeah, they got a new color and they got a new charging thing, and that's about it. So yeah, GTA though I am looking forward to, because I do feel like next gen they've had fuck all. It's just been a bunch of games that you can just play on Xbox One, and the exclusive games don't even look that good. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not rushing to buy a next gen console realistically, especially when you're only playing FIFA. And the only difference between FIFA on Xbox One and FIFA on an Xbox, what's it even called? I don't even know. PS5, Xbox. What is that? What is it even fucking called? The new Xbox? Because they had like the Series S and stuff, which was like the in between ones. I don't even know. Damn. I'm going to have to Google it after this because it actually couldn't bother me. But they're like with FIFA, the only difference is like a couple animations. Oh, the heck! Like literally, the difference between Xbox and Xbox on the difference between FIFA on your console you have and a console that's going to cost you another console amount is the hair's bouncy. Oh, there's hair strand physics on if you get it on the next gen. Don't you want the hair strand physics? It's all right, man. I'll just stick with Xbox One. It's it's not done. Oh yeah, I'm wearing green. I am an Xbox person. I did kind of expose that, and then just now, without realizing, because I know a lot of people, they are PlayStation people, and hey, look, I had a PlayStation 1, I had a PS Vita, I had a PlayStation 2, but then I went to school, and the people who I happened to be friends with played on Xbox. I therefore bought an Xbox. None of those people play console anymore, and if any of them do still play games, it's probably on PC. And now I'm the only person I know who still has an Xbox. Everyone's on PlayStation. Whenever I play on PlayStation, I can't get around. I don't like the way the menus look, because I'm just used to the menus on Xbox now, which is something I could probably get over. But something I can't get over is the controller. I just can't use it now. I hate it. Even games that shouldn't really matter, the slight difference. I tried playing Formula 1 on a PS4 controller. I couldn't do it. It was impossible. FIFA, I was awful. Like, I'm just so used to it, and I just like the Xbox controller so much now. It's like, I don't doubt that the PS4 is probably quicker or looks better or has better games and all this other stuff. But ultimately, I'm used to the Xbox and I like the controller. And I'm only playing FIFA, really. So it doesn't fucking matter. But yeah. But yeah, yesterday I was talking about uh Sidemen charity match, YouTube, and that. Today I'm on Twitter and I'm seeing Speed sitting down watching his highlights back. That's relatively normal. But he's watching them back and reviewing them with Rio Ferdinand, who, to be honest, if I'm being honest with you, it's not actually as insane as it like would sound. Like back maybe 5 years ago, you go like someone like Speed, he's got like Man United legends um sitting on his channel, I guess, talking through his charity match clips. But now, like modern day, with these ex pros trying to get all inside the pie of like YouTube and that, and especially Rio Ferdinand, who's like, I'm not gonna call him a whore, but you know he whores himself around a little bit. He's here and there. Rio Ferdinand's fucking everywhere when it comes to YouTube. Sometimes you just see him pop up in like the most random contents. So a part of you like looks at it on paper and goes, that's crazy. That's Man United legend, you know, ex-player centre-back Rio Ferdinand with speed talking about his goals. But then you kind of just look at it as just like what's actually going on. It's like, oh, yeah, Rio's doing this thing. He's kind of everywhere. Like you're desensitized to it. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah. Like your reaction should be, oh my god, this is unbelievable. What the hell? But realistically, when I did see it, that was actually my secondary reaction. It was a sandwich. It went being, oh yeah, Speed Rio, that short. Huh, that's funny. Speed's reacting to it with Rio. Wait, that's Rio Ferdinand. This should be mental. I should be. Nah, Rio does this. Like it was like a sandwich type thing. Like a yep. What I should be. Yep. And then moving on with my day. And that was today. Is there anything else? I'm looking. I'm trying to. I say this every time. Whenever I do these, it's hairs in my eye. I'm tricked into thinking I have hay fever. I never had hay fever. But yet when I do these podcasts, for some reason I get like the itchiest nose. To be fair, it hasn't been happening today. I get like my eyes just feel red raw. I don't know why. I feel like God's just having a laugh or something, but you know, don't stop it. It's not funny and I'm not laughing. So yeah, I've been spending most of my days actually. I mean, tomorrow I actually want to have a very productive day. In terms of maybe making stuff, but also just things in general. Like, you know, when you just want to do productive things in general, whether that's like health related or like things to do with work or like just things like tidying up. You just want to like do bare shit in one and just like, you know what, I'm just going to get bare shit done. That's what I want to happen tomorrow, but we will see. What was I going to say though? Oh, God, fuck. This is the problem with tangents. It's just so easy you just forget what you're going on about. Productive day, hay fever. Fucking hell. I really do worry about my memory, man. Because the way I just forget things, you know. I feel like okay. Here's something I actually do want to improve on when I do these. When I watch them back, I realize there's such a disconnect sometimes, just on a simple level. That like, firstly, I'm facing over here. I'm not even facing towards the camera. Like, and I know I don't look at the camera enough. Like too many times I'm looking off thing, and I don't deep it as a big issue most of the time when I'm just doing it. But then I watch it back and I realize it's just less engaging, like subconsciously. Whereas I feel like if I just spend the whole time, like more like this, like and just looking, like here for the most part, and just 80% of the time looking here, saying the stuff I want to say. Yeah, you look around a little bit, you know, you don't want to look, not too much eye contact, but mainly looking here. I just feel like it's a better vibe. Obviously, mic in hand, poddy waddy, and I just don't do that enough. I'm looking away as if there's a geezer over there I'm talking to, and I'm not. So hopefully I can remember to improve on that in the future. But I completely lost my train of thought of what I wanted to say, and I don't remember it. I'm gonna try one more time. It looks like it hurts because it does. Tomorrow, I was gonna talk about Angry Ginge. But you know what, I'll talk about that maybe tomorrow or something. But that's all. This was a nothing burger, but you know, these happen when you're doing a podcast every single day. I don't know why I had to say that twice. When you're doing a podcast every day, you'll get nothing burgers. This will happen. But yeah, this was 240 something. I'll see you in 240 something else.
Here with the kids, and I've got 3 kids, and the geezer was probably on like maximum 20 bags a year. Like the most boring bloke you'll ever meet. He's like,